I'm a little loud in my ears.
Too bad.
Wait, you guys haven't heard? It's the Very Real Fantasy Football Show!
We are loud in your ears. It's fantasy football for real. Did you say no?
I said we hope.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. That's the whole point. Yeah, very loud. And I want everything just like spiked to the max. I want it like peaking levels the whole time.
Yeah, it sounds great at home.
Yeah.
A little distortion.
Yes, dude. Let's bring it back. Let's bring back the distortion. All right. The whole team's back together.
Yeah.
Eric Pedigo, Eric Kranz, Ryan McQuarter.
That's how you say it.
That's people are going to be like, what's this guy's name?
I'm sure in Ireland it is.
Yeah.
Along those
McQuarter.
lines. McQuarter.
Yeah, I need you to do the whole show
Can't.
in Ireland.
Nope.
Ireland
Can't do it.
talk. Is there an
That would
Ireland
be
game
awesome,
this week?
dude.
Is there?
Do it, Ryan.
I don't know if it's
I'll
in
give it my
Ireland.
best.
No, hold on, dude. This is better than you think it is.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
This is a lot. I'm impressed by that. I didn't know you had that in your bag, dude. But
I mean, it's my heritage.
yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, mine is, I think, a lot French. But,
Pedigo doesn't sound French.
well, there's a long story behind it. It was actually Paraguay.
Oh, that
Oui,
sounds much more French.
There's my French.
Kurgle, we missed you last week, dude.
Yes.
Hey, sorry.
Dude,
It's been a long week. And I just wasn't feeling great.
That's fine, but we blew it. I mean, we fell flat on our face.
I don't know if that's true, dude.
Well, I mean, I figured that was going to happen. So, if I'm not here.
I did great.
Well, I'm glad you did great. So Ryan was terrible. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's kind of a tryhard, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I hate those type of people.
He just won't shut up.
Oh, okay.
It's like, we're
One
doing
of
a
those
podcast
guys.
here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You just keep talking.
Yes. But that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't make
Inaccurate.
sense when I talk. Yeah, inaccurate. You don't say names correctly. That's kind of what it is.
Yep. Time to reevaluate.
Dang.
Guys, is it week 6?
Dude, is that real?
So fast.
Yeah.
So fast.
All that anticipation, and then it's like you blink.
And it's over.
What do they say? Time flies when you're 4-1. Time flies.
Like,
when
I wouldn't
you're
know.
having fun. It sounds.
I
like
wouldn't
it.
know.
Sounds like 4-1.
Okay, so how are you? How's your? How's everyone's teams doing at this point in the season?
My names are awesome on my team,
Okay, that's
but they're
That's one thing.
underperforming.
Yeah.
But the
Right.
names are really good. Like on paper, you'd be like, ooh.
sweet name, bro.
But yeah, then they're just not they're not living up to it. Injury bug,
Yeah.
which has affected other players on there, and yeah, one team's really good though.
I'm struggling.
I'm 2
Hey,
and 3.
hey, you beat me last week,
Yeah. Okay.
which I am the reigning champ in that league, but
Yeah.
but I'm not performing like I am.
Well, I'm in like all of my leagues. It's the weirdest thing, dude. I'm either the most points against or the second most. Like I've never had a season like this. My teams all scoring points, like doing okay.
You've never had it where everybody just gave you their best.
No, not quite like this, man. It's insane.
I've had those years suck. You're like, dude, I'm not doing bad, but everybody is just better than me that week. The next week,
Yes.
they won't be near as good, but that week, A game.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Well, welcome to the club.
yeah.
Been there for a while.
I can't log into my goddamn site that I need to, so it's whatever, dude. I
You're
quit.
gonna get fined for that.
Details.
Yeah, I quit.
Wow.
Either way,
Show's over.
yep. It's just it's fantasy football, and I'm in this league I've told you guys about with Bonzi, and in that league I am legit 4-1. I am first place by a mile in points against, and I'm like third in the league in points scored. And he's calling me like, dude, your team. And I'm like, yeah, what? What do you mean to do? I'm scoring points. It's every week, high point against me every week. Like,
Yeah. But you're 4-1.
But you're winning.
he's like, you got to make some trades. And no, I don't.
No.
No, I don't.
You got to ride the wave.
I like my team.
No, I'm
good.
1-4.
Oh, 1-4.
You said 4-1.
You said 4-1.
That's
Yeah.
what, but I was going losses first. I was trying a new thing.
Oh, that's not
that's
how
not
you
how.
do that.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
not
I was trying a new thing.
Okay, that
I'm
doesn't
going.
work
Yeah,
okay.
Who doesn't? That's
Is
what
this-
everybody does.
So
right?
that's your first time playing.
That's what everybody does,
it
right?
does.
They go losses and then yeah.
The ones. Okay.
Okay, cool. That's new and exciting, and definitely won't be confusing.
But I think that's an important thing in real life. If you're not dumb like me and you say things correctly,
It's less fun.
yeah. But if you don't have an awesome record, but your team's scoring points and your points against is really high because that's fantasy. We've all been there. That's happened. You don't like panic.
No, agreed.
Law-
You write it out.
Yeah, law of averages, man. You're gonna win some games. It's going to happen.
And I'd rather be in that situation and taking some L's when my team is doing like okay, knowing that
That you got the horses that will actually
yes,
help you win the race.
exactly. And I'd rather start off cold and end hot because we play fantasy to win championships, not to win the first 4 weeks. So
There you go. Like, all you need to do, and there are some of these leagues out there I don't like, that'll be like 12-team league, 4 teams make the playoffs. I'm like, well, that's stupid. Like, even in a 10-team league, I think 6 people got to make it. I think.
Even 12, I'd do 6.
What about your 3-team league that you're in, Ryan?
yeah, everybody
4
makes
people
it.
That
make
league,
it.
that league
Everybody
that
makes
he
the
plays
playoffs.
by himself, that he
Yeah.
just has his own teams that
it
he
just-
trades within. It's just him.
Is it just a 2-week playoff?
I have no
has to
idea. I have no idea. I pay very little attention to that, especially because I started off so shitty. I'm like,
Everybody's in the playoffs.
yeah.
All right.
Everybody gets a medal.
One small gripe about this league:
Okay. Gripe it up.
certain players can't drop them.
Oh,
the
Ben
old-
knows.
It's the
the old
ESPN
undroppable. Yes,
like
that's-
can't
it
drop, and
is-
I'm like,
it
this
is-
is my team.
Yes. That is an ESPN league right
That's
there.
really weird, dude. I've never understood that.
I
think
don't
it's-
think I've
uh,
ever played in a league like that. I was like, ooh,
That's just ESPN. Like,
Yeah.
like
So-
they've been doing that for apparently well over a decade. The last time I played on one
and
of those.
again, I get it protects people from doing stupid things, but it also prevents some collusion there, right? Like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, like I'm thinking about dropping this guy. You got first waiver priority. Let's do a little bit of
Yeah.
bamboozling.
Yeah. But I mean,
But still, if you have like a limited amount of roster space, which they do in some of those, you're like, I don't even want this dude anymore, and I can't drop him. He's hurt. He's underperforming. And I can't drop him. And then you have multiple of those guys. So you're like, all right, I have like 3 guys, which I had before. I'm like, I have multiple guys that I can't drop who I don't even want on my team anymore because they're they're not on IR or there is no IR. So you're just stuck with the player.
yep.
Horrible. ESPN, step your game up.
There you go.
It's got to be in the settings somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Somebody
you-
just went to the default settings and said, "Yep, we're doing a fantasy football
That's
league."
exactly
Yes,
right, dude.
that's
You
what
can
it is.
turn that off in
Yes.
the
I assume
ESPN
so.
settings. But I think a problem with that is there are so many leagues that operate just online. People are playing against other people they don't know. It's just you sign up, you're in a league. And
Yes.
so the default settings are, let's make it so there's not one J off in here, just J off and around.
Why'd you look at me first? I get it. That's okay. You don't have to say. Well, I know why. It just hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you're overthinking it.
Yeah.
I looked at both of you. I said J off,
J off.
and then I said J off and around. Right? Mm-hmm. That's what I did.
We're referring to a person, and we're referring to the action.
Yeah. So you guys both got it. You guys both got a little on you
Okay.
there.
A little J off on us. Sick.
That splooge over there, man.
Sick.
Gross.
Oh, ooh, gross. Hey, fantasy football. All right. There was a game last night. Eagles and Giants. Wait a minute. Are the Eagles bad?
Are
Hold
the
on.
Giants good?
Are the Giants good?
I think the Eagles are just not. Yeah, they're not as good.
No, their offense isn't as good, and there was everybody, all the pregame talk. Oh, this Eagles offense needs to get right, and blah 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 blah, and they did not.
No, and the defense lost a lot of players, so we knew they weren't going to be as good. And then just Mike Allstat, number 2.
Who?
Yeah.
All stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
was
ahead,
Ryan, dude.
Go ahead. I know.
I'm like, is
I was letting my boy cook, and Ryan is the one who was.
he's like Mike Allstott. I'm like,
Yeah,
so I'm like, stat.
That's what you
Allstott,
said.
Stat.
Yep.
Allstott.
Stats correct. Stats incorrect.
Go ahead. Keep glazing
dude,
my boy though, because I want to too. But
Do you think that I know anybody's name?
you have more.
no,
you
but
have
you guys
more
know who I'm talking
fantasy
about.
knowledge than anyone I know.
I have so much
You
knowledge in
can't
there. I
pronounce
just
their
can't pronounce
names
their
if your
names
life
correctly.
depended on it.
Ever, and that's what makes. Do you think?
Yeah.
So we actually have a term for it between me and Big Dan. We call it Krugalisms,
Oh,
and
that's nice.
they're wonderful sometimes.
It's flattering.
But no, let's keep glazing Mike Allstott number 2
all right.
because he's the freaking man.
He is, but he is. Man, he has a short career because he is just running into people. I'm like, all right, well, this is going to last for a while, but you can't just keep up that all the time.
No,
We're talking about Cam Scattaboo, if you haven't figured it out. 19 carries, 98 yards, 3
Trice.
touchdowns last night. That's
And
5.2
just
yards
running
per
over
carry.
people. He's so short though, and just stocky, and just he's so much fun to watch of like old school type football. But CTE is definitely football future if he
Jesus
keeps this
Christ.
up.
So I was watching the game with my buddy, and he's like, Scattaboo just crushes himself, and somebody gets up and he's shaking his head. He's like, oh no, he's shaking his head. I was like, dude, he's going to do that like 50 more times. He's literally out of his mind. Like,
He does that constantly, and also they're like, dude, you can't ever say that like he's a little concussed because he always does it.
there was a lot of weirdness going on last night with Dayball and Dart and Scattaboo. Like, I'd said the same thing about Dart. Like, Dayball, bro, he went into the tent for a concussion evaluation, and you're running back-to-back designed runs for him as soon as he's back out on the field. What are we doing? You guys are winning by 2 touchdowns. Let's get the kid off the field, and let's maybe not do quarterback sneaks.
But those two guys have brought such a fire back to the Giants, to the veterans,
Yeah.
that you can see how the enthusiasm can improve the entire team whenever some of those guys come in there and have like no fear and we're going to win and let's do this. And it just spreads. It's just contagious.
Yeah,
Good job for them. Good job for the Giants.
That's a good point. They provided a spark, and it was cool. I'm a big fan of both of those guys after last night's game.
All right, fantasy.
What?
They did provide fantasy points.
Yeah, let's talk about the fantasy.
What?
The fantasy implications.
Ridiculous.
The game last night. Jackson Dart, 195 yards and 1 touchdown. He was sacked twice. No interceptions, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
From a young QB. Cam Scattaboo, we already mentioned. He was an absolute monster in fantasy.
Let's not skip over the fact that Dart was the second leading rusher. His rushing touchdown last night was sick, and his
58
escapability.
yards and a touchdown. Yeah.
I mean, he's making plays. He's buying more time for the receivers. He's got a little rifle on him. He's pretty exciting.
We saw the return of Tyrone Tracy last night.
Did we?
That
we?
was awesome. 4 carries for 6 yards.
Sick.
Yep.
Just imagine if he had like a superstar wide receiver out there.
Right.
He did, apparently.
Yeah, Wandale Robinson, 6 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
Boom.
Wandale, I'm telling you guys, is going to be in every week. Get him in your lineup for the rest of the season.
Except for last week when that was the one I was calling you about that I couldn't remember. We're like both like fire up Wandale.
Yeah,
He's
that
gonna go,
didn't
and he
happen.
sucked. But last night he
was
made
good.
up for it
He was
and
good
won
last
me
week.
some money in DraftKings, baby.
There you go.
But wait until next year and they got neighbors back.
Yeah,
That's- That'll be it.
Yep.
For the Eagles, I mean, Jalen Hurts threw for a touchdown, threw 283 yards, also ran one in. But Saquon, 58 yards, no touchdowns.
And let's also point out the fact that Saquon got 30 yards on his very first 2 carries of the game, the very first offensive touch, and then the second offensive touch, and then they bailed on him.
and then he
they
went
lost.
And then he went 10 carries for 28 yards after that.
Correct.
And they, it does not look good. Saquon has been under 60 yards rushing the past 4 games.
Yikes, dude. What's happening?
What is going on with that? And some of it's the offensive coordinator, multiple different ones, but
Yes.
I don't know what they're doing. And then whenever they pushed 5 plays in a row, it was 3 minutes.
That's annoying.
That was terrible.
Yeah, we said it a few weeks ago that I hate watching the Eagles play. They're no fun to watch play. But for fantasy, we got to plug some of their players in. AJ Brown was 6 catches for 80, so that's, serviceable, I suppose. It's still not what you want.
His highest yards for the season so far.
Magical. Devonta Smith, 4 for 49. But Dallas Goedert. My fellow Frenchman. Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Dallas Goedert. 9 catches for 110 and a touchdown.
What did Wan'Dale Robinson do?
He did 6 catches for 80-something and a tutty.
So that was like number one star numbers.
Yeah, 6 for 84 and a touchdown. Yeah.
But AJ Brown had the same numbers, just didn't have the touchdown, and that's just
but one of them is
barely
AJ
serviceable.
Brown and the other one's Wan'Dale Robinson.
I'm just saying.
I get your point.
Yeah. And
AJ wasn't terrible.
yeah, but he's AJ Brown.
True.
Right.
But it's
And
the offense.
He does not look
I
happy
agree.
on the sidelines.
AJ Brown's talent he's a top 5 wide receiver in the league. Just fantasy wise, he isn't.
I want to make it clear that I do love AJ Brown. I do not love the Eagles' offense.
But that's not what I heard.
I do love Wan'Dale Robinson.
It's not the note that you passed me that you had doodled on there.
Dallas Goedert and I are distant cousins, but both of our families have made it here to the United States, where we are settling in nicely.
And we are
Welcome.
so grateful.
Yes,
Yeah.
welcome.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Thank you. All right. So this week, Chris Godwin is out.
Wah.
Mike Evans still out. Bucky Irving still out. So
They're a little hurt on the Bucks.
Apparently it doesn't matter.
apparently it doesn't.
Baker's got Mbuka, who is
Well, it does because before Evans went out, Godwin hadn't come back, but they had Bucky. So that was there was 2 long passes that he did.
Big buck.
And I don't know. I had Baker in one of my lineups in the Superflex, and I actually pulled him out today.
For who?
Caleb Williams.
Yeah. Okay.
It's close. Baker is number 3, but and hey, maybe I'm wrong because Baker is Baker, and he may be my favorite quarterback to watch out there, just running around crazy. But sometimes you get some. You need some of the weapons.
Baker's at home against San Fran.
Yes.
if you're desperate, would you consider Sterling Shepard for this contest?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd be in that DraftKings lineup that you showed me before the show, Eric. I'd be curious to see where Shepard
Yeah.
was,
I've thought
was
about
ranked versus Downs.
I still may tinker with it.
But in the meantime, I mean, we've got Rashad White, Mecca Egbuka, Sterling Shepard if you want.
Like desperation.
Yeah. Okay.
Cade Otton.
Cade Otton, tight end
solid.
Cade Otton. I feel like he's on everybody's bench, not just mine. I feel like everybody has Cade Otton on their bench.
Yep. And then I don't know if you mentioned this. I don't know if I blacked out and missed this, but Rashad White.
Yeah, Rashad White.
He's going to get a shit ton of targets in the passing game.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
Yeah, we will. We'll mark them. Brock Purdy didn't practice. My sweet baby boy.
Very questionable to play.
Well, there's been a quarterback playing for the 49ers who's been pretty solid, and
Who?
he's got to look a little bit better than Brock Purdy almost.
Say his name.
No, he hasn't.
Say his name.
Mac.
What's his last name?
Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones.
Who?
Yeah.
Listen, you guys,
That was tight.
I'm rooting for Mac Jones more than anyone. Trust me.
I know. I'm
But-
not rooting for him at all. So.
When Brock gets back, it's his job. Let's not
Well,
make
yes,
this something
yes.
it isn't. Mac Jones.
But I'm just saying, Mac Jones has went from nothing, you know what I mean, a terrible failure of, and he's got in the right system.
Yeah, San Fran.
which is almost always the right system with Shanahan.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You hear what he's doing?
And look what him. You want to know what he's going to do? He's going to get a decent contract somewhere and get a job to be a starter next year.
I hope he does.
He will.
Yeah, we were talking last week on the show, Eric, about
It'll be Chicago.
the system. Oh, God, please don't.
Chicago. That won't happen. I could see him maybe in for the Raiders.
Okay. Yeah. Boy, they need something.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, yeah, Mac Jones getting the start. I'm not giving him the start in a fantasy lineup, but I mean, Juwan Jennings looks like he was able to return to practice, but Ricky Pearsall missed practice and is unlikely to play.
Mac Jones didn't have any of those guys.
No.
Kendrick Bourne.
And he
Kendrick
went
Bourne, dude.
off last week.
Tungus.
Tungus.
We got that one right, too.
Yeah. Yeah. So Both those guys, dude, Kendrick Bourne and Jake Tunges.
You're a big fan of him, aren't you?
Right
now,
Of course he is.
Yeah, of course I am right now. We're out here just winning games, baby. That's what we're doing. We're the
Right.
Niners, and we are winning games. We're peeling up our quarterback off the field because his legs don't work, and we're carrying him to the sidelines. And then who knows what's going on over in the sidelines, but all of a sudden he's back on the field throwing passes.
You're like, there we go.
Dude, what is happening? Anyhow, he should probably think about getting metal legs.
Oh, good idea.
Kyler Murray missed practice
I've been
today.
considering that too.
Yeah, it's a risky procedure.
Yeah, Kyler's very questionable.
Totally worth it.
Was it
sucks for me.
today again? I know it was yesterday.
Okay, it was yesterday. Yeah, Thursday.
He
Yep.
was at practice today, but
All
very
right.
questionable.
Because he's been questionable to play.
So then, is there anything else? Let's see.
Strange to IR.
Yeah,
sucks.
Brenton Strange to IR. I mean, we'll talk about the Joe Flacco
Yeah.
trade when we get there. Marion Hampton went to IR.
Yeah.
Super awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome. I got him in the league too, Eric.
Brock Bowers is not going to play.
Yeah, Brock Bowers not going to play. So,
Sucks.
He's got to rest up.
yeah. I've got Hampton in multiple leagues, and I was so happy. Things were looking so good for me. Not now. Now I hate it. All right, let's go through some of these games.
Let's do.
Broncos 7.5-point favorites at Jets. So I heard some Breece Hall potential trade rumors. Have you guys heard this?
Well, yeah.
A lot.
Of course. Last year of his deal, the Jets haven't won any games. But then also Braylon Allen going on IR and IR for like 10 to 12 weeks
Yeah.
or whatever. And it's Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall and Justin Fields, and that's the offense.
Mason Taylor.
And Mason Taylor's starting to step up.
Did you know?
Yes.
Eric knew.
I know.
But you can say it anyway.
Jason Taylor, famous NFL defensive end. I didn't put two and two together. It was just I heard it on the air the other day. I'm like, now that's some lineage. That's some genetics, folks.
And they named him Mason, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I should have named
Mason
my
and Jason.
Should have named my kid Derrick.
You should have.
Oh, Eric and Derrick.
It's his son.
Super creative there with the Mason. Good work.
I love it.
But I don't know. It depends, really. Like, are you going to re-sign Breece Hall? That's a question for the GM. Are you going to franchise him, or are you going to? What can you get for him if you do move him? If you can't really get much for him, then don't move him.
Dude, if he went to a good team,
Yes.
Yeah.
the Niners.
What? So he could be a backup to Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah, that's what we do. we bring in starting running backs and we go, take a seat. Christian will get hurt at some point. Don't worry, he'll get your shot.
Not that it matters what he says, but I think Hall got ahead of this thing and was like, I want to be here. Like,
I want to be a Jet for life.
Like,
of course.
why?
But because that's what he's supposed to say.
and I love that.
You're supposed to say that.
Oh, we should mention two teams on a bye this week, Texans and Vikings. Okay, so got that out of the way. But either way, I mean, no surprises in this game as far as starts, right? You can look at Bo Nix. I think people are still throwing him in their starting lineup, but there's got to be better options.
Yeah, he's been a little up and down.
Yeah, Fantasy Pros has him down at 13, so they don't have him starting. They like guys like Jordan Love, Daniel Jones, and Matt Stafford ahead, and I'm with it. I think I like those guys better than Bo Nix.
Yep.
They've got Justin Fields in the same game behind him at 14.
Don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, just because he runs, but
Rushing
he's going against Denver, but they're really good against the pass, and he's not great at the pass, so he runs a lot. So
Now,
Fields is a good play.
Justin Fields, his last game wasn't great, correct?
Correct.
So that's what happens in fantasy football.
Fantasy wasn't bad, I didn't think though.
Let's see. He wasn't bad.
No.
He wasn't bad. In our scoring, which is super QB generous, he had like 32. But in a normal league, let's see. He went
Well, he ran.
32 of 46 for 283 yards, 2 touchdowns, ran for 26 more yards. Yeah, that's not a bad day.
I mean,
Hell
yeah.
no.
No interceptions. Yeah, I wonder why they have him down so low.
No love.
Denver-
I do think it is the defense
defense.
matchup. Yep. I agree.
But when you have a running quarterback like that, man, they're kind of you know what I mean? They're kind
If
of
the
a
passing game
workaround.
isn't working, then they go to the quarterback and run.
Yeah. So I'm kind of with you. Justin Fields at 14 seems low. So now let's play the Justin Fields game. Justin Fields or Jordan Love? Jordan Love is against Cincinnati.
Fields.
I'm going Love there.
Yeah, I think I'm going Love too. Okay. Justin Fields or your boy Caleb Williams at Washington?
Oh, Caleb Williams.
Same.
Yeah, okay.
It's close, though.
Very.
It's close.
Fields or Baker Mayfield?
I knew that was coming up, and I'm
San
going
Francisco.
Baker, baby. I don't care who he's got to throw the ball to out there.
I'm going to say this week, I'm going to go Fields.
I see you're getting into like Baker's number 7, Fields is 14, so you're getting into like
Yeah.
get this guy in your lineup territory.
You put up, well, it depends on your scoring, but our scoring, you put up 30 plus. That's
and even in not QB friendly scoring, like rushing quarterbacks go for a lot more in those.
yes.
So Justin Fields or Drake May at New Orleans?
I'll go Fields there.
May is number 5 on Fantasy Pros. Dude.
Yep.
They love him.
Dual threat.
Yeah, he's real good. But see, you're going Fields there. Like, we're going Fantasy Pros is like, get this guy on your bench, and we're like, hey, get this guy in your starting lineup.
Yes.
May,
No questions asked.
May and the Patriots straight up just upset the Bills last week. That was awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
It was good to see. That was good to see. The Bills have become that team kind of now, where it's like, all right, now we want you to lose, even though you haven't officially won anything.
May without a touchdown last week, though. That's what scares me about him. And say they can beat a team like the Bills, and he doesn't need to do anything.
And then as far as the Broncos go, J.K.
Cortland
Sutton. Okay. Yeah. I mean, these are guys there's no real debate. Those guys are in your lineup at the very least a flex.
Right?
Yeah.
Desperation at tight end. Ingram seems to be getting more and more targets every week.
Yeah.
Unbiased, don't own him.
Sometimes you get desperate at tight end, and that's what you got
He's
to do.
not bad. What do you mean?
I'm with you. You said desperation. I agreed with you.
Okay. I apologize.
Yeah. I said, yeah. Sometimes you get desperate. They've got him at number 20 on Fantasy Pros, so they agree. You got to be desperate. They got my boy Juwan Johnson down at 18 because the last couple of weeks he has sucked hard.
He is come back to reality,
Yeah.
basically, is what it's been.
I haven't yet. He's still in my lineup.
Yeah, we were wrong about him last week, too, because they beat the Giants last.
Yeah.
The Saints beat the freaking Giants last week.
Yeah.
Good God.
So the Saints are better than the Eagles.
Obviously.
Is what we just learned.
That's what we learned.
That's what we
Don't
learned.
have to play the game.
Nope.
They're better.
Saints win. Cardinals at the Colts. Colts are a 7-point favorite at home and awesome at football.
Daniel, Indiana.
We love Indiana
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah.
Around here, Jonathan Taylor is a monster.
He's the man.
Jesus, dude. Okay.
Which finally, he has a good quarterback where there's a threat of them throwing again. Like he was the stud whenever they had Phillip Rivers before.
Yeah.
And they had the threat of throwing, and then the Anthony Richardson, and they're like, he can't really throw it.
Let's just put 9 in the box.
He can throw it far, but he can't really throw it accurate and short. And then he runs a lot, so we're just gonna put 9 in the box.
And everybody's like, "What's wrong with Jonathan Taylor? He sucks now."
He sucks, dude. Like, no,
said
dude.
that?
He's just as good.
People.
Dummy.
That was me doing my impression of people. But
But everybody sounds like
yeah,
you sound just like
dude.
that. Right?
Sucks, bro.
What's up, bro? I'm people. Good to meet you. He sucks. Michael Pittman is. They've got him at 16 Fantasy Pros.
Just so consistent.
Yeah, throw him in.
Yep.
Throw him right in.
So consistent.
And so then you get to guys like who is it? Josh Downs.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yep.
Alec Pierce is back.
Alec Pierce. Yeah. So these guys are dart throws.
Nope. Not touching them for
Dart
not
throws.
for fantasy, but for daily maybe.
There's a lot of dart throws out there, receivers.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, aren't there? For the Cardinals, Kyler Murray seems like is going to play, we think.
We think
I mean, Marvin Harrison is
Must
you're
start.
putting him in your lineup because you have to, because
Yeah.
his name and where you draft them. And he could have a big game. He could have a solid game. He could have a crappy game. We don't know yet.
it's Marvin Harrison.
But it's yes. Boomer, there hasn't been a lot of boom. There's been solid and bust.
That's exactly right, dude. And he's either going to get you Wandale or he's going to get you nothing.
Yeah, the
That's
coaching staff was saying, hey, we got to get him more involved, and he had a pretty good game last week. So what does that mean? 13 targets?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
What did he do? Hold on, let me find him. What did he do last week?
Oh, he
Better than
almost
Brian
had a
Thomas
touchdown.
Jr.
I think it was like 5 for.
Damn it.
What was he like 5
Sorry.
for 80 or something? 5 for 83 or something.
He got 13.8 fantasy points last week. He 4 catches for 98.
Okay.
And
How many
that's it.
targets?
On 5 targets.
Yeah,
So the week before we came on here last week saying, well, you got 10 targets. I mean, here we go.
Yep.
10 targets. That's what you need. And then they're like, that did work pretty well. He had a nice game. We did take the L, but we got Tennessee. We got this. We're just going to throw it to him 5 times. That's what we'll do.
And that's a recipe for
Yeah.
loss.
That's how you lose to Tennessee.
For probably the worst loss that I've seen by a team almost ever.
How about DeMarcado?
Yes. I can't say that, but I'll let you say it.
Back-to-back bonehead of the freaking century plays. A.D. Mitchell in week 4 and then DeMarcado in week 5. And he got his ass chewed so hard by the coach that the coach
yeah.
got fined $100,000.
Yeah, which was ridiculous because the guy dropped the fucking ball.
And coaches should be
Like-
allowed to just rip their ass. If he's not like punching him in the face, he should be able to say whatever the hell he wants. The grown-ass men in the professional football.
Pee-wee football.
Oh, I hear worse than that.
You understand to hold on the ball, run into the end zone,
Yeah.
hand it to the ref. You make sure when he got to the 5, he started slowing down and gloating a little with the guy right on his heels because
Almost punched it out.
you're in the NFL and guys
Didn't
aren't
have
just
to.
going to let that happen.
Right.
And then he dropped it before. I mean, we've seen this numerous times over the years of guys dropping it before they get into the end zone. And then what was it? The Titans they either fumbled or they threw a pick, but then the Titans had the Cardinals fumble it, and then the Titans recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yep.
And I'm
Awful.
like, this is just horrible. Like, oh, this is just horrible.
Ugly football.
And if he would have not dropped that 72, 73-yard rush or whatever it was, 78 yards, then, they would have won the game. So,
How do you feel about putting Michael Carter in your lineup this week?
volume play.
Okay.
Yeah, we
right.
talked a little bit of shit last week about him anointing himself as the starter, and
He was.
straight up was.
Yes.
Maybe he's just like, listen, I'm not great, but DeMarcado is that stupid shit.
Yes.
I guarantee you I get this
Like,
job.
I guarantee it, I can get this.
Yep.
And he had like 2.9 yards per rush.
Not great.
Not great at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he's a reach. If you want anybody else that we need to acknowledge, either yes or no. I mean, there's obviously
Obviously,
Tyler
Trey
Warren and
McBride.
Trey McBride.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
right.
okay.
there's some people we don't have to talk about. So
Yeah, the only reason we would need to bring up Trey McBride or
Is it-
Tyler Warren is if we're like, hey, maybe don't start him this week.
they're injured.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Watch out.
But if you're listening to this show because you're unsure whether or not to start those guys, you need more help than we can provide.
Hey, Trey, I know you're listening.
Uh-oh.
Let's get in the end zone this week. I tried to manifest it last week. This is the week.
He
Get
does
your ass
love
in the
this
end
show.
zone. He does.
Yeah, he has sent many emails.
Yep. He's always in my DMs after
Yeah.
the show, like, bro, man,
With some weird pictures.
get Eric Kranz back on the show because you guys suck.
Yeah, this is real bad. The Dallas Cowboys at the Carolina Panthers. Cowboys are a 3-point favorite on the road. So George Pickens is the best receiver in football. So that's cool.
He's a stud.
Except for who was it? Ryan
McWhirter.
McQuarter.
McQuarter.
Do
Who was it? Flowery?
McWhirter.
Flourney? Flourney? Is
Yeah,
that
I
what it was?
think that.
I can't remember what
That's
it
a
was.
good job, Eric. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I think it is right.
I was like, is it Flowery or Flourney? I just can't remember.
It's Jake Ferguson and Pickens, and I'm not touching
Dude,
a
Jake
fucking soul.
Ferguson.
To the moon.
God, I love him.
Number 1 tight end in football.
Yep,
right
that's
now.
my guy.
I traded him to you.
And you traded him to me because you know why? Because McQuarter was like, dude, you need to get Jake Ferguson from Kranz. Dude, just
I had
package
multiple.
something up.
I did. I remember.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And so I did.
I had multiple tight ends in that league.
Yeah.
and in the that were good. I thought were pretty good. And I had them in another league. So I'm like, yeah, I can diversify a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to have the same guy in all the leagues when they're really good. Sometimes when you're not sure, you're like, maybe I can move on in case they bust.
I basically included him in a trade as just like a throwaway for Kelce last year, and I could kick myself right in the
Was it
ass.
last year or the year before?
Year before, correct.
Year before.
Thanks.
There you go.
And Javonte is awesome too.
Yes,
So-
man.
He's better than Saquon right now.
And he got shit on all offseason. Everybody was like, well, whatever. I mean, he's going to be there. And just because of the lack of talent, he's going to, quote unquote, get in the start. But that Jaden Blue's going to be the man. No, he's not.
Yeah.
If you said
Javonte.
that in an Irish accent, that would have been so much
You
cooler,
should have that
right?
whole thing. I want you to start over. Okay. Verbatim. Irish. I want you to try. Please try.
I have no idea what I just
I just
said.
want you to try. Come on. For the show.
No,
Do it
no.
for the show.
I'm nervous.
When you listen back later, you're going to be happy you did.
The dogs don't like it.
enough out of you.
If I could do
That's
any
enough out of you,
accents or
doggy
any
shit.
cool
He was
voices.
doing it.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was going to happen.
I know.
I'm saying if I could even do any of those, I would. I would just do it like all the time.
That would just be the way you talk.
Yeah, I have no talent in that. So
Yep.
another thing I have no
Agreed.
talent in. There we go.
Agree. Oh, hey, buddy.
Appreciate you
Come
agreeing
on
with
down.
me.
Here's our co-host.
There we go.
You've got a lot of
coming-
talent.
coming right
Oh,
in.
Eric's here. Very
Yeah,
talented.
I got a real friend now next to me.
This is why he doesn't
Hey,
show
man.
up, Ryan, because you're mean to him.
Yeah, I know.
As far as the Panthers go, Rico Dowdle,
200 yards last week.
bit of a revenge game here too, eh?
Yeah.
Coming up, which means possibly fall in his face, but I'm playing him.
Again, volume. He's gonna get the carries. He's coming off a huge game against his in his hometown, and now he's playing his former team.
Yeah.
I'm firing him up.
Because Bryce Young's a superstar, and they're worried about him throwing.
Speaking of touchdowns, can we get a Tet McMillan touchdown this week?
Man,
How's Big Tet been doing?
Solid.
just solid.
He's kind of like Pittman,
Big Tet.
He's like
big man.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Tetaroa, right? Mm-hmm. That's how it's pronounced.
I just call him Ted.
Tetaroa.
Big Tet.
If you're cool with him, you just call him Ted.
Tetaroa McMillan, another former Irishman.
Is that right?
I said former.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Yeah, no, you
Oof.
biffed. So in 5 games, Big Tet rookie campaign, not bad, man. Only 1 game in double digits. That was week 3, but he's been 11.8, 16, 7.8, 10.2, 13.3. So he's solid. He's a guy you can. And then Dallas is giving up literally the most points to opposing fantasy receivers on the season. So this could be the week we could get a big Tet McMillan. Did I do it?
That was very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Any fringe players we should even think about? Any sneaky Tolberts or anything like that?
Oh, God. No.
I didn't think
No.
so. Nope. Same.
Not for the Cowboys.
Same.
Jalen Coker might play for the Panthers this week, and again, you're not just going to throw him in there this week, but keep your eye on him this.
Oh, I love some good keep an eye on him. Like, that's a thing in fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, we got to bring people up. You're like, well, you're going to start him? No, but
just keep
keep
a
an
little
eye on him.
Just take a good look at him.
Keep your eye. Don't take your eyes off of him.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, you better keep your eye on him.
Unless he's on the sidelines because he's not playing, then go ahead and
yeah.
look elsewhere.
But, still, watch him over there. Make sure he doesn't get too close to the Gatorade jug. Keep an eye on him.
Let's keep an eye.
Is he going to spike it?
Let's you never know. Coker. Oh. Just keep an eye on him.
I see what you did
Yeah.
there.
Just keep an eye on that guy. Make sure he doesn't sneak off. The Chargers at the Dolphins. Chargers are a 4.5-point favorite.
Who's going to be the running back for the Chargers?
I mean, Hassan Haskins, right?
No,
then also the other
because that's
guy?
not who I picked up.
No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So your guy is?
Yeah, no. I have no idea. That's the thing is we don't know. It's going to be a hot hand. I think they'll probably start off with Haskins to see if he can do it, and if he's not doing too well, then they'll switch in and rotate. And you got him in the lineup?
Hell yeah. I'm in my
So
lineup.
it's
Oh, goodness.
That's why I said Hassan Haskins.
so the buzz on fantasy radio and Sirius this week has been about Kamani Vidal. Kamani Vidal. So
I would have said that right.
Yeah.
yeah, you would have.
Yeah, I should have just stepped back and let you be the one to correct him on that.
Eric, we have another name for you. It's right here. Go ahead.
Konami, like the Contra game.
Yeah.
So Yeah, they're going to split it, but
who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? That's the thing. Yeah, we don't.
But Amarian Hampton and Najee Harris are also going to split, and that didn't work out so well.
No. Yeah, we thought Herbert was going to go off this week, and it didn't work out.
I think Herbert's going to be throwing.
I do too. I think it's going to be short passes. I think Ladd, Keenan. I'm a little surprised that the tight ends haven't been a thing for the Chargers this year, especially with Roman and Harbaugh at coach.
We are in the prediction business, so let's give an actual prediction. I guess since Kranz has Vidal and I have Hassan Haskins, you have to pick, Ryan. Who is the one who goes off? Who is the better play this week? Maybe they don't go off. Who is the better play?
Out of those two, I am going Vidal.
All right. Well, I agree with you, as do Fantasy Pros. They've got Haskins at 32, and they've got Vidal way, way, way down at 36.
So yeah, close.
Yeah. All right. For the Dolphins. I mean, do we need to talk about the Charger receivers? Dude, Quentin Johnston, is he going to play?
A little dinged.
Don't know. Little dinged and banged. But
Could be a Trey Harris week.
No, it's never going to be a Trey
Not
Harris
gonna be a
week
Trey
because
Harris
I
week.
drafted him. And because I drafted him, I'm like, I need to get rid of Quentin because I don't need all these guys.
Ladd
Yeah.
and
I agree.
Keenan Allen, I think
It's never
have a little bit be more involved with the running game. Not as well right now.
Yeah.
Kind of my thinking.
Slants, screens.
Yes, to help out that.
And he scored last
or who
week.
knows? Maybe the run game is good and it's not as different, but
We predicted the old bounce back game for Ladd on the show last week. A little pat on the back.
he's gonna get there. Keenan's gonna slow down a little bit. He did last week.
Yeah, and I know that his owners are like, please, something, anything, grasping at something that might hopefully work and bring him back to being awesome again. Remember, you guys remember he was awesome last year? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He's also kind of like the only guy to throw to.
Yeah.
So-
Well, Quentin was there.
Quentin wasn't catching passes.
That was the thing. Yeah, but you could throw to him.
throw
And
it
then
at
you
him.
could
You
catch
could throw,
it
he just
at
wouldn't.
him.
Yeah, he just wouldn't catch it. Ladd was just catching it, and he's like, "All right, I got somebody who's going to catch passes."
Yeah.
Palmer was all right, and then he'd get injured, and so he's like, "All right, just give me Ladd. I'll just throw him."
Don't even say his name, please.
13 passes.
For the Chargers, we're like the only real safe bet that we feel so good about is Keenan Allen. I mean, like it's 2016 all over again.
Dude, 2 years ago was his best year ever.
I know.
I know.
Weird.
Saying.
I was over exaggerating
And
a
I
little
had
bit,
him.
but still, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, 33-year-old Keenan Allen.
Yep. All right. So the Dolphins of Miami.
Did you see that fade to 5'6", 100-pound H-hand? Like that's the play you came up with, and it was a dot, and it was a beautiful pass and catch. A fade.
H-Hand's awesome, dude.
He is awesome, man.
I love that guy. I mean, there's nobody on the fringe, right? Besides maybe Darren Waller.
Yeah.
I believe it.
But
He did it again.
Waddle is a flex.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Shit, I'd say Waddle's borderline. I'd say he's a solid wide receiver too.
I'm kind of with you. Yeah.
Maybe a fringe. We'll have to see it again, but maybe a fringe wide receiver one without Hill there.
Depending on how like kind of stacked up you are, you know what I mean? Like I feel like if I have Waddle in as a flex, I'm real happy with my team. You know what I mean? I'm like I'm doing pretty well. Man, I got Jalen Waddle in as my flex. 23 points last week.
he had a bomb touchdown.
Yep, a bomb ass touchdown.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, but besides
BAT.
that, it wasn't a.
The week before. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah. Week before it wasn't too good.
I kind
He
of
had
always
3
look
catches
at
for 48.
one play. If there's one just huge play, take that one huge play away, and then just see what they did the whole rest of the game.
How deep was the touchdown? Do you remember?
60 plus.
Okay. 60 plus. So he had
6, 7, 13 points.
9 targets, 6 catches, and 110 yards and a touchdown.
So it would have been like 5 for 50.
Yeah. Okay. So 10 points
I
on
took
just
10
a
points.
normal day.
But
Yeah.
that's the type of player that he is.
Right.
But I mean, obviously those big plays count, and that's part of it. But that's kind of just where I look like, okay, but how involved always were they?
That's cool. You're right, man. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Must not own him.
I don't.
But no, if a flex a lower wide receiver too. I mean, he is the wide receiver 1 for the Dolphins right now.
Yeah.
You're just curious to see how the defense, what happens without Tyreek. We just haven't seen it. So you should be, happy if you have Waddle that Tyreek did go down because he was horrible last year.
Unplayable.
He was horrible last year.
He was so bad last year.
That's why I'm like, I'm not just going to put him right up there. I have to see it a little bit more. And it was great last week, and people who would have put him in their lineup are going to be very happy from last week. But you just want to see the consistency of him being involved and taking that next one because he can be the one next year because Tyreek probably ain't going to be back in Miami next year. So,
all right, let's go L.A. Rams at potentially the worst team in the NFL, the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes, you should trade me Puka.
Why? No. What?
Yeah.
Like my one good young player that I have?
He's overrated, and
Jesus.
You should just trade him to me.
No, you should. Do you have Derrick Henry? Give me Derrick Henry.
Okay.
For Puka, straight up.
Okay. Good. We'll agree.
That's a great
We'll
dynasty
agree
trade
about
right
this
there.
on the radio,
Yeah.
and then he'll never follow through.
That's true.
There was sarcasm.
Deal. We
in
have a
that
deal.
one, too.
Awesome.
Consider it done. Send it over.
Yep. Matt Stafford, man. Just old man Stafford getting it done.
Yeah, getting her all the way done. You starting him?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
He's a must start. Not only the matchup, even if he wasn't. Even if the matchup wasn't tasty, and I do think Baltimore does have the 32nd rate defense. If not 32, it's 31.
What if it's a big Kyron Williams day and Stafford doesn't have to do as much?
If it's a big Kyron Williams day, it's because Stafford's throwing it to him. Because he's not very productive on the ground, but he's got great hands, and Stafford likes him.
All right, let's do this.
More than friends.
Fantasy Pros has him at 12. I'm gonna read off the names ahead real quick, and then you tell me which names belong behind Matt Stafford. Indiana Jones, Jordan Love, Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, Baker, Herbert, my cousin, Drake May, Jalen Hurts, Mahomes, Jaden Daniels, Josh Allen.
I'm going to the top of that. I like Stafford over number 5 ranked Drake May for sure.
Okay, that's a weird ranking, right? Number
Yes.
5 this week. I mean,
I think he slots right in there between like the 7-8 at 7.5
Right.
between Baker and Dak, in my personal opinion. I like him better than Love, better than Jones, better than Caleb.
did you switch to Drake May? Are you talking about you like Drake May better than
No,
those guys?
Stafford.
Okay,
I like Stafford more.
Okay,
than,
okay.
So I was just looking. Is there anybody at the top of that list that I would prefer him at? I'll take him over Jalen Hurts, I guess.
Jalen Hurts had a decent game.
Yeah, he did. I think Hurts is. This is ADD, but we're doing it anyway.
Okay.
I think Hurts has like 28 games since he's been a pro where he has a passing and a rushing touchdown in the same game. 28.
It's incredible.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I like him.
Going back to what we're talking about,
I like
though,
him
but
just fine.
But is there anything else on there controversial?
No, I mean not necessarily. I got no beef with Stafford getting. I mean, Baltimore's bad, dude.
Stafford or Baker Mayfield with his banged up receivers?
Stafford.
Yeah.
I'm not as high on Baker this week as and it's not just because they're playing the Niners. It's because
Oh, yes, it is.
it's not, dude. It's
Yes,
He's got injuries
He's
to
got injuries.
multiple
He does.
Everywhere.
top weapons. His top running back,
Yeah,
who's a
dude.
revelation last year. He's got Mike Evans out as top wide receiver. And he's got Chris Godwin
Yeah.
who's going to be out. There's
I love Baker, but
Me too. And there was I can't remember who they played last week off the top of my head, but there was a fan on the opposing team talking shit to Baker when he was coming out of the tunnel, getting ready to go on the field, and it got him fired up. He was telling that guy to fuck off. Like,
he's awesome.
he's awesome.
I'm such a Baker
I like when
fan.
people say moxie.
Oh, he's got that moxie.
I hope when somebody is talking about me one day, they're like, "Man, that McQuarter, he's got some moxie."
that was at Seattle, so that guy was
Idiot.
talking all that noise to Baker, and Baker went 29 of 33 for 379 yards and 2
Yeah, good call. Let's talk shit to the opposing
4
quarterback.
incomplete passes, dude, and no interceptions. Yikes.
I wonder whoever the GM of the Browns was at that time, whenever they got rid of him because Odell didn't like him and Odell's dad was talking shit on him.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
somewhere they're not. They're they got a job somewhere, but it's not running a football team right now, and they're like, man.
God dang it. And Odell's not even on a team and has a 6-game suspension for PEDs.
So I'm serving it.
Krugel's like, I wonder if they count the weeks that he's not on a team as suspension. I'm like, I doubt it. I bet he has to be on a roster and then serve the 6.
Well, don't worry. Yeah, they're like, yeah, he accepted. I'm like, yeah, because he's not going to be on a team.
He doesn't give a shit.
Nobody's signing him again.
Well, we got some games to get through, boys. Let's lock in.
We're locked.
Lock in for the Ravens. Are we sitting Derrick Henry now?
No.
Okay.
He just can't.
Look, I know, but
Oh,
shouldn't you?
Let's play the game.
Let's be realistic.
No,
Do we not have time?
You just can't.
No, we have time for sure, dude. But it's like
It's going to be
the kind
ugly.
of stuff we need
Here,
to,
I'll
we
throw
need to
out
hit
one.
on.
I'll throw out one right now.
Okay.
Derrick Henry or Dowdle?
Oh, Dowdle.
Yeah.
No Dowdle?
Yeah, I've got no Dowdle in my mind, dude. Derrick Henry, this has been Derrick Henry. 9.3, 7.8, 11.7, 2.3. Those are his last 4 games.
My God.
It's embarrassing.
It
and the
is.
Rams are 4th in the league as far as allowing points to opposing running backs in
good
fantasy.
D.
I am not going to be mad if you have better options
Dude,
to bench him. But if you don't, you just got to hope that, I mean, that's the thing is there needs to be the run blocking is not good right now for the Ravens. There's no threat of a pass.
Don't look. I like to look. Where do you think he's ranked
I think he's
in Fantasy
ranked.
Pros?
It's got to be in the top 20, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say
I mean, like ranking as a production or like
15
ranking
this week.
in like what
This week.
projection?
Projection this week.
15 to 18. Is
Yeah, I'd
right
say
now.
just under 20.
All right.
Am I right?
Is 19.
Oh,
They've got Derrick Henry as the 19th. This is Derrick Henry, and
Right.
he's getting that only by name. If his name was Eric Henry
he'd be tearing it up still.
and not Derrick Henry, and he was the Baltimore Ravens running back, and he didn't have the body of work behind him, he would be ranked out of the top 30.
Part of it also is the defense is so bad that they're letting up so much points
Yeah.
that you can't ride Derrick Henry. You should be able to, especially without Lamar, to be like, we're going to ride Derrick Henry and we're going to run him 30 times.
Yeah.
And
They
offensive
don't.
line, you have to just normally offensive line love to do that to run block. Get out there, run block. We're going to hand it to them. We have to control the clock and limit our defense out there, and they're not doing it.
Here's a fun fact for you. He scored a touchdown last week and got you 9.3 fantasy points.
Yes, I know.
He carried the ball 15 times, got into the end zone, and only got you 9.3 fantasy points.
Yes.
So 2/3 of that was the score.
15 carries for 33 yards. It's not just that
So he did get the volume.
he got the volume. He can't go anywhere.
The
dude.
offensive line is terrible, and they're not scared of Cooper Rush right now throwing the ball.
Which is weird, man. Cooper Rush is
Cooper
terrifying.
Rush is superstar. But you got those weapons of Zay Flowers
Yeah.
and
Mark Andrews. Likely's healthy.
Bateman. So there's not a lot of weapons that people are afraid of out there
No.
either.
One more. Derrick Henry or David Montgomery?
I
gonna
feel
take-
safer with Montgomery.
Yeah, just a better offense.
Yeah. The better chance of finding the end zone. They seem to be able to get a touchdown for like Montgomery and Gibbs every game if
At
they
will.
want. Yeah, whenever they want. Better offenses, right? They just move the ball so far.
Yes.
It's yeah. I mean, you shouldn't have to make that decision. I agree with you guys. Like if you have Derrick Henry, okay, you're probably
It's
getting
so
him in your
hard to
lineup.
bench. Yes, it's one of those. It's bad. Like I said, I have him in a couple of leagues, and I'm starting him, and I'm like, I got the name.
Before we move on, let me ask you guys something. Would you
Is this personal?
in a redraft league? Well, yeah.
It is
For
a little
one,
personal.
the first question is, was that one of you guys?
Was there
All right. And then the second question is
The dog's been
I
down.
told you I got bubble guts, man. I'm sorry.
the second question is in a redraft league, all right, dynasty aside, would you try to go buy low on Derrick Henry right now, do you think this season turns around?
Yes.
Okay.
And redraft.
And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
If you go look at his future matchups of who he has and who he has played against, he's played against some very good run defenses right now.
Yeah.
It's very good. You go look at the rankings of the guys that are past this, going to be opening up a lot more. Lamar should be back after the bye.
Yeah.
I think if you can buy him cheap and people are, let me get rid,
To your point, dude, here we go. So far it's been Buffalo, who he actually shredded.
Yes.
Cleveland, the number 2 run D. Detroit, tough.
Very.
Dude. Kansas City, tough. Houston,
Houston, no.
not bad.
Their
Houston
defensive line is the shit.
is allowing the second least amount of points to teams, period.
Okay, there we go. So, all right. And then now he's got the Rams.
Ouch.
Super tough.
Another tough one.
This might be that you go to try to get him after this week.
This
for
week
sure.
or after this week, yes.
Then there's a bye. And then all of a sudden, Chicago, 30th. Miami, 29th. Minnesota, 16th, middle of the
good.
pack. Another shot at Cleveland. So that's not going to be fun. But then the Jets, 31st. Cincinnati, 28th. Dude, Pittsburgh, 12th. Cincinnati again. Right? So he's got some really tasty matchups coming up. So you're 100% right. Go get Derrick Henry.
Yep, and he's been a second half guy. It seems like, most seasons
a
he's
diesel engine, baby.
Yep, he starts off a little shaky or whatever, and then he just gets.
He
going.
gets better in the fourth quarter, and they're not using him because they're such they're losing by so much that part of it is they're like, why are we going to put him out there and get him possibly hurt when we're not even going to come back?
And he doesn't catch passes. That's another thing.
Not much,
right? The Browns at the Steelers.
Browns is there
It's
any
not
Browns?
Joe Flacco.
but
Who is it?
Gabriel.
Yeah, Dylan Gabriel. Okay.
Running back, tight end. Those are the only two that you're comfortable starting.
So on the other
Joku
side,
and Judkins.
Yeah.
yeah,
there we go.
Judkins, man. Judkins has been the shit.
He's the real deal.
Yep. Didn't the Browns just traded their stud
QB.
cornerback Newsome?
They're number 2 cornerback.
Yeah, I think DK to the moon this week.
Yeah, I mean, I feel safe getting him out there every week.
I'd be throwing Warren should be back this week as well, and then that's Rodgers' boy.
That's the question mark with the Steelers is what do they do with that?
Kenneth Gainwell apparently.
Gainwell, dude.
Holy shit.
Gainwell had the best game out of any Steelers running back so far this season.
Maybe ever.
By
that was
far.
ridiculous.
But Warren had been the starter, so it's going to be a little bit more of a split,
Sure.
I think. So I'm curious.
It's yeah.
What's going to happen? I have Warren in a couple leagues, and I got him in there, and I'm curious if I'm going to keep him in there or not.
Dude,
I haven't
think
decided.
Worst case scenario is 60-40 Jalen Warren. I think more than likely it's like 70-30, 75-20.
Yeah, 'cause
Jalen Warren.
Coach Rodgers is going to want him on the field.
Yeah, it's Jalen Warren, dude. That's the play.
Maybe Gainwell was,
no, of course, man.
I think it's one of those where they're like, we can go either way.
Yeah.
If Warren's out there and doesn't quite look as good,
yeah.
just put Gainwell in there.
I got a really cool fantasy football cliche for you guys.
Okay.
Hot hand.
Yeah, but no. I remember when this one time Christian McCaffrey got hurt and Elijah Mitchell looked really good. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, it's fine. Gainwell, good for him. It was a great game. Hopefully people got to capitalize on that when it happened. But when Jalen Warren's back, Daddy's home. Daddy wants his seat back.
I like when you say daddy.
I know. Everybody does. I got a nice way of saying
You are
it.
a daddy.
I am many times over. Yeah. Patriots at the New Orleans Saints. The Saints, who we have already determined are better than the Eagles.
Facts.
Patriots are a 3.5-point favorite. We've talked about Drake May a lot on here because Fantasy Pros has him ranked high. We like him, right? But we just don't think he's a top 5
How about
QB.
I'll just say, how about Stephon Diggs coming back to life past couple of weeks?
I liked
Good
seeing
to
that,
see.
man.
Dude, Diggs and Olave have an insane amount of targets on the year. I mean, insane.
Yes.
But both double digits like every single game.
Yeah, and I'm fine starting them both this week.
Yep.
And Antonio Gibson, torn
IR.
ACL,
Oof.
on a special teams play.
Ramondre Stevenson keeps fumbling the ball, and they keep giving him. Are they ever going to let the rookie Travion Henderson?
But Bill Belichick's gone, so
They're like, no, we're not going to let this. Our second round.
yeah,
Ramondre
running
had
back.
2 touchdowns last week.
yeah, dude.
Yes, they're just not letting Henderson. And he was really good pass blocker in college. That transitions pretty well in the NFL. He's still solid at that. And I'm like, what is it?
There has to be something. I mean, we have to trust that these NFL coaches
Know what
I
they're
don't
seeing.
know a little bit more.
I don't believe they know.
That like there's something about this kid that's like he's not ready to just shoulder the entire load.
Yes.
When we have Ramondre out here,
But
can he hold
they're-
on to the ball? Sometimes. I mean, usually.
But
Like,
they're
if he-
not. They're rarely even using him. I mean,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah, it's weird.
shocking how much they are not using him.
Yeah.
And for a lack of weapons on the team, you again manufacture some touches for the kids.
Throws to him.
End arounds, throws, screens.
Put him out there in a slot. Get him the ball. He is a guy. You get him space. Get him the ball. Yeah.
As of now, he's on your bench. He just is. And don't cut him because at any point he could take that job away and be electric.
Yes.
Electric.
He has the talent to be. He has Gibbs' talent.
Stevenson's okay to throw in your flex spot, right?
Yeah.
Who's catching the ball in New England? Anybody worth throwing in a lineup?
Stephon Diggs.
Besides
Maybe
Stephon
Hunter.
Diggs? Yeah,
Hunter Henry.
Stephon Diggs is
Yeah,
there
yeah.
and good. Yeah, Hunter Henry. I mean, if you're Stark Dog, you throw in Hunter Henry and get 35 points on me and win.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about Rashid Shaheed back to doing Rashid Shaheed things? Had 4 grabs, but for over $100 and a score last week.
Yes.
I mean, boom or bust. You ride that wave if you want, man. I'm good. But Kendry Miller out-touched Alvin Kamara last week, and Kamara has an ankle injury.
That's what I was about to say.
So Kendry Miller this week?
Could be.
Question mark?
Daily.
Exclamation point?
If,
I don't have any shares of him, so and I'm very, very glad.
Your boy does. Oh, of Kamara?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I've got
Miller. I got Miller in a league.
Kendry
I think I
Miller.
got him on my taxi.
Kendra
I
Millar.
got him there.
Millard.
Millar.
You remember the Millars?
Remember Kendra Millar? Don't
I've
you?
got him on one of my stupid teams. I can't find him right now. It doesn't matter. Whoever I play is gonna score 200 points. I'm gonna lose, but I might get him in my lineup for fun.
But if Alvin's out,
Yeah, you have to get him in them.
you
right?
get him in your lineup.
Yeah, yep, no doubt about it.
Just volume alone.
And we talked about Juwan Johnson. He sucked the last 2 games after being awesome the first 3, but he's a tight end. What do you want?
Yeah.
You know, you probably don't have much better.
No.
He's a tight end.
No, he was probably drafted as your second and is now your starter.
Yeah.
Or you didn't even draft him and now he's your starter.
You keep rolling out there. I mean, you take that with tight ends because sometimes your tight end gets you 4 points, and that's fantasy, and you deal with it, and you move on, and you're still nice to your family the rest of the day.
No, you don't get snippy with them because
Yeah.
of your fantasy team.
Yeah.
That's not fair to them.
It's not fair to them.
Not everybody can be old school Jimmy Graham, old school Gronkowski,
No.
Tony G,
Travis Kelce.
Kelsey, Brock Bowers last
Yeah,
year, Sam
Travis
Laporta a couple
Lee.
years ago, where you're like, holy cow,
I
it's
almost called him Travis Laporta like a stupid idiot. I was trying to say Sam Laporta. You said Travis Kelce, and then I'm dumb. But yeah,
those guys were like, hey, this is like having a number 1 or number 2 wide receiver in there. That was the cheat code, and
Yep, the X factor.
that's kind of been Ferguson this year.
Yep.
oh, he's so good. Seattle at Jacksonville. What do we do with Seattle? I mean, Smith and Jigba's like the number 4 receiver
Oh,
in
he's so
fantasy.
good.
He's
He's the
so
man.
good. But
So good.
after that, who do we feel super comfortable with?
We don't.
All right. I mean, Big Ken, you got to get him out there. He's
Yeah.
Big Ken.
Until he's hurt, you got to roll
Yeah.
Walker out there.
But you're not so excited.
No,
Like, he
Because you
looks
know he's going to
great.
get vultured.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying he looks great out there, but
Seattle's the kind of team where people are like, bro, you ever played in one of those leagues where you just start like the running game
Yes.
from a team? And
I
it's
have.
like, yeah.
I fired them both up.
And it's like,
Last
no,
year I had to.
because I'm not a puss.
I think he went to IR. You're going to have to fact check me on this, but AJ Barner has been so solid for Seattle this season. It was supposed to be the rookie Arroyo. He was supposed to be like a hybrid wide receiver tight end, but Barner has been not only catching volume, but getting in the end zone too, and nobody's talking about him.
I want to say
He's
that
not on IR.
I want to
Okay,
say the last 2 weeks Barner's been solid, but he's a second year guy,
Right.
So
He's not the rookie. I'm saying that they had high hopes for the rookie.
Oh yeah. Well, usually rookies take, especially tight end position. They take
They
a little while.
got rid of Fant.
What the hell's AJ Barner doing? 24.3 last week.
Went off last week, 2 scores.
Yeah, 12.2 the week before.
Look at the
found the end
targets.
zone. Yeah, well, not great.
No.
Actually,
yeah. Okay.
really
okay,
bad.
Yeah.
Really bad targets. He's
Yeah.
but he's scoring.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's been a red zone threat for
Yeah, he's got 4 touchdowns on the season, 4 touchdowns in 5 weeks, 2 last week.
Couple shitter games in
Yep.
there, but 3 in double digits, and one of those is a 24.3 2-touchdown week last week.
All right. Well, dart throw still, right? Because the targets haven't been there before last week. So,
But it just goes back to the whole tight end dilemma, like what we were just addressing. Like you're looking at AJ Barner, like maybe.
Yeah, you are looking at him kind of like that when you're making that noise when you're looking at him.
I stole that from you.
Yeah, that's no. Glad
I
I've
know.
had
I know what I'm doing.
impact. Yeah. Sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta, when you get up there, you ask the
gonna
questions.
say.
You gotta do this when you ask them.
It's like don't make fun of me like you don't do that because you do that. Yeah.
I do all the time. You kind of do that too. You could. What do you?
All right,
How
fantasy
high
football.
can you get it,
guys.
Eric?
All right,
Where's yours?
Let's see. Huh?
Where's your high pitch question?
I didn't know you had it in you for real. Proud of you.
Look at you. Good. You did pretty good. I'm proud of you. Proud of both of you boys. You're good boys. Jacksonville.
Back to the man, boys.
Hey, we're talking about football here.
Yeah.
Travis Conner.
That's the worst word that's ever been said on any of my podcasts.
Travis Seward had a sick catch last week. That was good to see. But don't call him that.
Not to his face.
Don't call
anyway.
anybody that. Good thing no girls listen to this show.
That's all
think.
we have who listens to this show.
Sorry, Mike.
Sound like this?
Yeah. You still got to start Brian Thomas. I don't
Do
care.
you?
Do you?
Yes,
'Cause
you do.
I
don't you?
I got a league right now.
All right. Well,
That's
That team's fucking loaded. That's ridiculous.
It's really good.
yeah, that's if you're super loaded, okay, right? But for the most part,
It's a nightmare.
They're not.
They're not locked in on anybody.
No, well, he's just not throwing a ton either.
Dude, that play where he fell down, got up, fell down. We're talking about Trevor Lawrence here.
Yes.
Got up again and then scored the touchdown. Like, it's hard not to love a guy that does that and can do that. But as far as the target split there, gross. Parker Washington, Brian Thomas Jr., Hunter, some other no-name Hunter, some other no-name. The good news is that, and not for him, but Strange is out. So
Yeah.
we shouldn't see any bullshit tight end targets this week, but of course we will.
yeah, last week Brian Thomas was 4 catches for 80 yards, so 12 points. I mean, he's been double
Best
digits
game
the
of the
last
year.
2 years. Yeah, it's his
And-
best game
and
of the year.
improving. But a new offensive or a new head coach, new
Yep.
everything there compared to what it was last year. That's why I always mention it because systems change then where you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. And Brian Thomas this time last year was like top 10 wide receiver.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I struck gold with this rookie. And now you're like, then you drafted him to do that again. And you're like, well, he's not
You
quite
got to
doing
call
that.
it fool's gold in your Irish voice.
Oh, it's fool's gold.
Yeah, here you go. Fantasy Pros has him at 21, just ahead of DK Metcalf.
Right where he
Disagree.
belongs. Disagree too.
One spot behind Keenan Allen. I definitely like Keenan Allen. They've got him a couple spots ahead of Olave. I know.
Did you
Yeah.
have a stroke?
Yeah. I think I don't know. I guess that's how that sounds. Couple spots ahead of Lad McConkey.
Lad McConkey.
Okay. Like, I'm all right with that. I'm not like I love him. I don't love the guy, but
You do too.
I used to.
You've moved on.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's still living at my house.
Yeah.
He hasn't found a new place yet, bro. I don't know.
What are you
It's
supposed to
tough
just throw him
times
on
out
the
there. But, yeah, he's still living there. I mean, I don't know. He does his own laundry.
am I
not like-
heartless?
yeah.
I don't know, man.
He's still a human.
I don't even want to play the game because I'm just not.
Yeah, well,
throwing him in there.
Yeah, we don't
with any
have to.
confidence.
We can move on. We can move on to the afternoon games. Is there anybody else on Jacksonville we need to discuss?
No, just
because it's ETN's obviously in,
Yep.
and you're fine.
Yep.
Titans at the Raiders. Puke. Gross. Disgusting. I hate it.
Nope. How about no?
How about
Genty.
new? Hey, yeah, Genty.
That's it.
Pollard?
Pollard's been
I'm going to start him.
Okay.
he's been an RB3,
Yeah.
low RB2.
Yeah, he can be in a lineup. There's a lot of flexes in
Yes.
fantasy these
Old
days.
Calvin Ridley decided to show up last week.
Yeah, I
Nothing
don't trust
crazy,
it.
but
I don't trust it. But yeah, we can move. Well, some we can just skip.
absolutely. I mean, no Brock Bowers.
No.
We're moving on. We're
Yep.
past.
Trey
We're not even
Tucker.
talking
Are
about-
we
we're not-
even talking about Trey Tucker?
no.
I don't think we need to.
That ship has sailed. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Green Bay Packers. Hey guys, Cincinnati
Sick.
has a quarterback to save the day.
Yep.
Joe Flacco. That's what everybody thinks. They've got a quarterback now. Everybody's fine. It's going to be good.
So
I don't think everybody thinks that.
Everybody does. I read an article
here's the thing.
Everybody
on TikTok.
Well,
he's
I
a-
told him I think that
He has retired or whatever. He's been off a team. He has nothing to lose. He's going to chuck the ball down the field to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins all day long. Mark my words. I don't care how many picks he throws. He will connect on a bomb. He'll let the guys go get the ball. And that's what they didn't have with Browning.
He will throw. That's the thing is that he will, and he's got a better weapons than what he had in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. I'm excited to see it because it can't get really much worse. Besides Jamar Chase's last week was great.
How's
but-
that
but-
offensive line in Cincinnati?
Not
Because
good.
The good
Like the
thing is
best.
Flacco is like pretty mobile.
Spry. Yeah,
He will.
shifty.
He will be able to buy his receivers a little more time to get open with his legs, so that's going to be helpful.
You might be more mobile than him with your bad knee. It's close.
It's getting better by the day.
It's
but
close.
Yeah.
But that's
Jamar Chase is also questionable this week.
He's sick, though. He's not injured.
Well, sometimes you got a tummy ache, and
I got a tummy ache today.
But I will say
was
this:
you.
at least Flacco he's going to get sacked. It's going to happen. But
yeah.
but he's seen a lot, so he's a veteran. So he might know like this offensive line isn't good. I'm going to get rid of the ball quick.
If it's
We-
not
we
two or
have to
three
do
step,
some of this stuff.
If it's not 2 or 3 step drop and let it rip, you're come on.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yes, I mean that's what it has to be. It has to be some of these quick, which also isn't quite how this wide receiver core is built. But they're going to have to do that. Like they can do it, but these guys are a little bit more for long throws, get them down. I mean, that's kind of how it was made. They just don't have the investment all the way in the offensive line for it. But Flacco, MVP, rest of the year.
There we go. T. Higgins found the end zone last week. Are we getting him in a lineup this week? Obviously, Jamar Chase is in your lineup if he's playing. I don't care who the quarterback is.
If you have to, I mean,
I'm not forcing him by any means.
No,
I agree.
But
And I think it kills Chase Brown.
I don't think so. I think it's better than with a Browning had because it can't get much worse, Ryan.
Yeah.
It can't get much worse. So I think it's good. At least there's a threat for Flacco to be able to throw the ball down the field deep with some accuracy.
If you had Chase Brown, would you trade him for Derrick Henry?
in a redraft,
Yeah.
No. Oh. PPR, no.
that's close. That is close. Really.
Yeah. Icky. Yeah, that sucks. For the Packers, people are liking Jordan Love this week in this game at home. The Packers are a 14.5-point favorite. Yikes, dude.
Damn.
I like Jordan Love a lot too this week.
I like Josh Jacobs a lot.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yep.
love him.
Stole it from
Absolutely
me.
love him. No, big tuck craft.
Yeah.
I think Dobbs has a good week. Christian
Sure.
Watson's on the verge of coming back. I thought he might play this week. He is not.
He's been practicing a little bit, so keep an eye.
But Dobbs,
Everybody keep an
Kraft,
eye.
Dobbs, Kraft,
Watson,
Jordan
huh?
Love, and Jacobs.
Is that Christian Watson over there? What's
Yeah.
he up to?
He'll probably get in the game and make one good catch and then drop one and then get injured.
How long's he been over there? Yeah? Has he said anything? Sounded suspicious?
Is he?
Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on Christian Watson.
I like Christian Watson.
Yeah. So then you should keep an eye on him.
I have to. I own him in 2 leagues.
All right. Same, I think, actually. Exactly.
Sitting there on IR.
That's why you guys both are like, ooh.
My beloved San Francisco 49ers are an underdog this week for, I think, the first time all season. They're on the road at Tampa Bay. We've talked about them a little bit. Juwan Jennings practiced, so that's good news. Ricky Pearsall is probably not going to play. But Jennings, I'll throw him in a flex spot if he's out there.
If he's starting, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to start Mac Jones, even though I do have love for him. You know what I mean?
Just not fantasy love.
I don't love him like he's Brock Purdy, but I've got love for him.
It's like that kind of cute waitress that you have a crush on, but you don't tell your boys about him, and then you ask her out on a date.
I wasn't getting that at all from what Eric was saying. Not at all.
And
But
then
Ryan, you go there.
And then you like get her number and stuff.
What a prick, dude. What a prick. All right, here we go.
She scoops you up.
No, stop it. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we've talked about them already, right? When we talked about Baker, we kind of got into we kind of got into that. But Rashad White,
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
yep,
Big time bump.
and Ibuka is just
Yeah. Must start.
God.
he's I think he's wide receiver 3 in
Something
fantasy.
ridiculous.
Deservingly.
It just
He just scores every single week.
but nobody else, right? We're not really like, hey, get anybody else in there.
No. But also, hey, Baker likes to throw the ball. Mike Evans, injured.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin came back, but not quite
Now
there.
injured again.
So it's like, we got this rookie who's just doing everything. So
Yeah.
awesome. So
Dude, the thing about
talked
Godwin's
about-
injury, it's the same. It's his fibula
Yes.
that he injured, and it sounds like he had a setback. So that's a big time bum, man.
that's why they're like, we're gonna make sure your leg's fine. Which I had a feeling was gonna come. It's gonna take him a little bit longer to get all the way back.
So again, we've said it already, but Rashad White, Ibuka,
Yeah.
sneaky Kate Otten.
And dart throw Sterling Shepard.
Correct.
Maybe like a daily.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right. The Detroit Lions at the Kansas City Chiefs. Ooh, that'll be a fun one.
Yep.
Chiefs are a 2.5-point favorite at home.
I'm surprised.
I think the Chiefs are really good,
At home.
and they're at home at Arrowhead.
Tough loss last week.
Yeah. Detroit, all your usual suspects. St. Brown, I think, has an injury designation, but I don't think there's any nobody's saying he's going to miss anything. No, that went away.
questionable
That was
momentum.
yesterday, so
He's
that
like
went away.
he's like the number 2 wide receiver. It's like
Yeah.
Puka, Amon-Ra St.
He's
Brown.
ridiculous. So we've already talked about you can start Montgomery too.
Yeah.
And Jahmyr Gibbs, and that's fine. For Kansas City, Mahomes has earned his way back into a must-start fantasy stud QB.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to ask.
And suddenly a dual threat quarterback, which hasn't really been a thing.
Yeah, that's weird, dude.
Is there any of the wide receivers right now that you're 100% solid starting? Xavier Worthy?
I'm starting Xavier Worthy for sure.
Xavier.
My favorite
Xavier.
my favorite host on Sirius called him Xavier Worthy today, and I was like, man,
It's weird that you get
maybe
so
I'm
mad
wrong.
about that. I think you might be.
I'm not.
I think the rest of us are right.
Nope.
All right.
No, in answer to your question, I mean, it's so thin there. Tyquan Thornton, Juju's getting targets.
When does
Hollywood
Rashee Rice
Brown,
come back? Is it next week?
Next week.
Okay.
That could be a big time changer for the offense there, man.
Worthy is the only guy I'm super comfortable with. Like, go ahead. The other guys are potential. Maybe dart throws fine. Tyquan Thornton, I think, is probably second on the list
Yeah.
for me.
I like Hollywood a little bit better than him, but Thornton has developed a relationship.
Yeah.
And,
I think he's more likely to find the end zone.
dude, Hollywood, Thornton, and Worthy all had sub 4.3 40s.
It's nuts.
What?
That's nuts.
Think about playing with that team in Madden.
Blazing speed.
With Mahomes' cannon, that's unstoppable. And then you got Surehand Kelce. He had a pretty good game last week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's amazing dragging that hog around all over the field that he's able to.
Right. Must be tough to run.
move.
I'm glad you thought that was funny, because it
Was
was.
Eric was laughing pretty good over there. Apparently, he's got a giant dong.
I mean,
So
good.
That's what got me. You're like, run around with that hog. And I'm like,
I love it.
we have 2 Monday night games this week. The Buffalo Bills go on the road to take on the Atlanta Falcons. The Bills are only a 4.5-point favorite. I think they cover that. I don't have faith in Atlanta still.
No, there's something off about their
Yeah.
offense, man, which
Yep.
doesn't make any sense, except for the fact that their quarterback is Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah. I mean, as far as, fantasy starters from this game, guaranteed get them in
Bijan.
beside besides Bijan,
Bijan, London.
Drake London.
Drake London,
Yep.
Josh Allen,
Cook.
James Cook.
Who was
Shakir.
terrible last week.
Yeah, he did have his
4
worst game of the
points.
season.
Yeah,
Lord,
but
yes.
You
But
don't.
you still got to put him in there.
Yeah, must start.
Yeah, Shakir, you brought up. I mean, he's probably next on the list of safest plays.
Dalton Kincaid has been a big part of the offense, but I think he's got a little bit of an
He's
injury
questionable,
designation.
yeah.
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 But man, he's been a big part of that offense, and good for him because he absolutely disappeared either last year. Was it last year? Yeah. We had such high hopes for him after his rookie year, and he came in last year and just shit the bed.
God, Dawson Knox hates that guy.
I would too.
Yes.
He's a good tight end, and it's just a full on.
He was limited at practice again today. This just came out, so keep an eye on Dalton Kincaid. He's walking funny. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, we'll see. Limited today. For the other Monday night game, here we go. The main event, the game of the week. The Chicago Bears of football go on the road to take on the Commanders of Washington.
The Hail
I know-
Mary Commanders.
So I know you're being funny. This
I
is
am
going to
being
be a
funny.
good game.
I'm down, dude.
Yeah, I'm Jaden Daniels another week healthy. Caleb was dialing before the or dealing or whatever the fuck you
All
say
right. Yeah.
before their bye.
Hello.
Hey, Caleb,
It's Caleb.
this is your mom.
I'm dialing.
I'm dialing you. Good game last week, honey. Hello. Hope you got good rest on the bye. Love you.
All right.
Adunze
Yeah.
to the moon.
Can't wait. Can't wait to get him back
Colston
in my
Loveland
lineup.
is not going to play.
Okay.
So I do like committing this game.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff.
Scary Terry.
God,
still-
he's due.
He's not going to play either,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Oh, he's
Yeah, he's
Scary
out.
Terry. I was thinking about DJ Moore. Sorry.
No.
Scary DJ Moore.
Yeah, DJ's one of those where you're like,
yeah. I know.
he's due.
He's due.
You would think.
Yeah.
Yep,
You would
I
think
do.
that they would get him a little bit more involved than what he's been, but
Debo.
Debo's
Yeah,
been,
man.
been a rock star. there.
Fucking right.
What about the running backs in Washington?
Oh, Bill. Hell yeah, Bill. Thank you. Finally.
Okay. Is that? I mean, do we have any fringe? Anybody that's like, hey, look, maybe get this guy.
Maybe keep an eye on somebody else.
Yeah,
Not too
Anybody
much.
Keep an eye on. All right.
Not too much.
No. No. I mean, you can, Zach Ertz. No thanks. Luke McCaffrey.
No. God.
We call him Puke
Yeah.
for a reason. But we didn't say Swift, I don't think.
No, Swift, but
Switzer, he just hasn't done a lot with the touches, so you have to see that they're not looking for another running back that I know of right now. They even said that they're not looking for it. The run blocking needs to be better. Like that's coach speak.
his last game he got you 16 fantasy points.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a bye last week, but yeah, 2 weeks ago, 16 fantasy points. He's been double digits in fantasy 3 straight weeks.
Just
Because of his
barely.
pass.
Just
yes,
barely,
his
but-
pass catching prowess.
and he was 9.5 week 1. So I mean, he's in your
He's
lineup.
yes.
Yeah.
He's not
Yes.
winning you games on his own, but he's
No.
in your lineup.
Yes.
All right. Guys, this was a lot of fun. What do you guys got going on tonight? Anything?
Going clubbing tonight. Be hitting
makes sense.
downtown
That's-
about 11.
what you do.
I
You
gotta
wanna meet me down
find.
there?
I need to find a white sport coat for our 80s prom theme murder mystery party for old Nikki Pettigo's birthday.
All right. I'm going to a haunted house tonight. It's gonna be fun.
There you go.
Yep. I'm gonna try to walk around and see how that works.
Be careful.
Okay. I can't run. If they start chasing, I'm like, you're gonna catch me.
Yeah.
It-
Are you scared of haunted houses?
yeah. that's
I
why
hate
like
them,
it.
dude. I cannot do them.
Oh, I love it, dude. It's my
I
favorite.
don't like being jump scared.
Didn't work.
Top of the morning to ya.
All right, boys. Good stuff. See you next week. Good luck, everybody.
Hey.
Touchdown.